Hi, this is ronMctube. Today on the Hunter Call of the Wild, we're continuing with our grinding for the Great One Black Bear. It's going well. I'm about 800 bears in, all collected, all picked up, and we've got 5 diamonds and we've had 5 troll legendaries. Now, what I'm going to show you now is early in the week, and then later in the video I'm going to show you my current grinding techniques, because I did say when I was making the black bear grinding guide that things will get optimized, I'll get things better, more dialed in, and I've definitely got that dialed in now. So I'm going to show you early in the week. Now what I've been trying to do is get all my male black bear to come to Mule Deer Outpost, to this lake. It's the best lake by far for black bear, and what I started out doing was just shooting males and females, see what worked. Then about 300 bears in, after a few diamonds, what I decided to do was just shoot only males. So I started doing that, and it went really slow. And I've been talking about this with content creators. Some people have just been shooting males and doing well. Some people have just been shooting all bears like me. And I noticed when I swapped to just shooting males after just shooting them all, it slowed up a bit, and I didn't have any diamond bears for about 200 or 300 bears. So I was like, what's going off here? Do you know what I mean? And then I changed it up again, and I started shooting like level 5s above and things like that. Started focusing more and trying to get my bears to where I wanted to get them. Now there's certain lakes that tend to work for me better than others. So what I've done is I've tended to shoot only a couple of bears at these lakes like this one and keep them all in the same place. So herd management is very important, and once you get it dialed in, it works really well. So at this point in time, what I'm going to do is I've got a mythical at this lake and a legendary, so I'm going to shoot both of those and hope for a good respawn. That's what I was trying out. But what I'm currently doing is I'm leaving the legendaries alone, and this is a difference from earlier at the start of the grind to what I'm actually trying now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack all my legendaries at wherever they spawn and just leave them, in the hope that when I shoot 2 or 3 males at each pond, or wherever I can find them, when one respawns, it might not need to be a legendary, and it might go above because there's legendaries already at certain locations, so it might spawn the go off another male. That's the thinking behind it. Some people do this. I've tried it before on whitetail, but I never really had any success. Even though I did it over a few weeks, I had quite a few diamonds. I think it was like 4 or 5 diamonds at one point, and I never got a great one like that with it. I've always got mine off just random animals, so I'm just trying different things and then reporting to you, showing you what works, what doesn't, in the hope that it will help you in your grind as well. So we've got a mythical and a legendary. We're going for respawns this time, but later in the video, as I'll show you, I'm stacking them at different lakes. But this lake is the best black bear lake. If you get all your bears to come here, we'll go over how to do that in a minute. It's quite simple to do once you understand how to do it. But certain lakes start off good, like Twin Thorns at the top right. That starts off with about 20 bears. But as you grind more, it just goes down, and you end up with, well, I've got like literally about 3 or 4 bears there, and most of them are female. But some of that is to do with how I'm grinding and what I'm doing. I'm trying to force all the males to this location. There we go, there's a gold mythical, so hopefully that respawns nice. But there's a few ways you can do it. There's no wrong way, just do how you want to do, but I'm just sharing my findings in the hope that it helps you out and to get a great one along the way. What's the weather like near you? We are getting braced for tomorrow and Tuesday being some of the hottest days ever in Britain. And we're not built for this heat that's coming, but tomorrow 40 degrees, so I'm not looking forward to that. Generally it's about 16 to 22, 23 most of the time in summer even. It goes up to 30, but 40 degrees, we're not built for that, and we're not all air conditioned out, so it's going to be a rough few days for us. So that starts tomorrow till Tuesday, so there won't be no videos Monday and Tuesday. I'll be hiding in the shade somewhere. Right, let's have a look at this guide then, shall we, and what is changed. So this is later in the week. This is where I start my grind. I start at 6 PM. The reason I start at 6 PM at this outpost is you need to give the bears enough time to get here. If you come here before 6, generally all the bears won't be there. I found at certain locations later in the day they turn up. Then I go to this lake up to here. That's my second favourite lake. I get a lot of bears there, and then up to the top one. But what I want to say is these 3 locations I'm showing you now, I've got legendary bears at. So I'm just stacking them for the moment, leaving them and killing level 5 or above herd management, and then force my black bears down to mule deer outpost. Now you might be wondering, how am I doing that? Well, basically what you want to do is you create hunting pressure all over the place where your other black bear zones are, and then leave mule deer outpost empty. So no hunting pressure there. If there's hunting pressure at the other lakes, then you'll generally force, once you close the game down, come back in. If there's no hunting pressure there, the male should return there if you do it right, and that's what I've been trying. But this location's good, wild turkey outpost, for just slaughtering things like pronghorn, plains bison. You do get bears there. I've had a diamond bear there recently, and down this location here, there's a lot of animals down this bottom corner, including bears. I've had some quite big bears. There's a lot of animals to just kill and do, like I was on about with the herd management, for hunting pressure. And then I go back to here once the hunting pressure is clear and they're clear, there's no hunting pressure, straight back to these zones and then start my run again. Now I've also been trying the 300 out. I don't really play with it much, to be honest. So over the last week I've been practicing with it, using it. I do like it for the power with bigger animals, but what I would say is the recoil kickoff after a shot, bang, straight up. It makes it harder for follow-up shots. So I understand why some people like it. It's an absolute beautiful gun. It's one of the best looking guns in the game. But I'm just practicing using it. And I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite big game gun. But there is a little trick you can do with some of these single shotguns. When you shoot, you sort of like reload, scope up half and then back down. And it cuts like the bounce. So after you practice a little bit, you can do that. But it's good. But what do you think of the 300? Is it your favourite gun for big bears, big animals? I still say if it was a choice, I'd take the 338 and a 308, to be honest. But I'm just trying it out to see what I think. But drop in the comments what you think of the 300. Is it any good? Yes or no? Do you like it? What's your favourite black bear gun? But as you can see, I've got a legendary here, and now we're going to go to the next spot. Basically, I'm not going to shoot them. I'm just showing you what I'm doing so you'll understand what I'm trying to achieve. But yeah, we've got a legendary there. What I do on this run is see if there's any big bears there, 5 or above, shoot a couple of them, leave the legendary, go to this lake, go here, see if there's any bears, leave the legendary, shoot a couple of bears. If there isn't, just leave it as it is, go to the next lake, just rinse, repeat, kill male bears to try and put back at mule deer outpost. That's the goal of what I'm trying to achieve. If you want to know how to do the herd management with hunting pressure, like killing loads of different animals, these are the good times you want to visit the hot spots. Now on the right there's often bears in this wood when you come to this lake. Sometimes you get males, sometimes it's females. It's a bit random what there is, but they often run out in front of you. You might see it in a minute as I go towards the lake. But yeah, 8 AM in the morning till 10 is good. About midday is good. Those are 8 to 12. You've got lots of different animals like pronghorn, plains bison, about Rocky Mountain elk, all the herd animals, right? Basically, you just want to kill them as fast as possible to get your bear hunting areas clear of hunting pressure. The good thing about that is when you shoot loads of these bison and pronghorns and stuff, you get diamonds respawn. I had a diamond bighorn, well, I've had like 5 diamond bighorns now doing this, diamond mountain lions. Last night it was so funny, it was like really dark, but I was just shooting pronghorn, there's about 20 or 30 of them, just shot them all, run over collecting, I wasn't even spotting them, and one of those was a diamond as well. But you get a lot of diamonds doing that as well, so it's sort of like a little bonus. It's good for mountain lions as well, because you'll get rare mountain lions as well while you're doing it, and diamonds, while you kill loads of them. So a little tip here on this lake, they often run up to the right from this lake if you spook them, or when you run up to this lake, if there's a lot of them, they'll run right and then up to the mountain. But the bull rushers over there, what you want to do is shoot a couple of shots, and then what you do is you wait about 5 seconds, and then if there's any black bears here, they'll just run out. Now I know I've got a legendary, that might be him. There you go. So there's the second legendary I've got in a minute stacked. But as you can see, when you do that, they run over to the right, and then they often go up the mountain. Now, we're not going to shoot it, like I was just saying. I'm just stacking them, hoping that a level 5 or above, when I kill them, respawns as the Great One. That's what we're trying to do, and why we've got the legendaries still alive. But I'm going to try this for a week or whatever in duration. If it doesn't happen with a Great One, I'll just kill them in a row, and hopefully one of those spawns as a Great One. So it's sort of like it could work either way, and I'll record it and show you whatever works. But we will get one. It's just we don't know how long it's going to be. If you have you got a Great One yet? A black bear, red deer, whitetail? How's it gone since the update with ronMctube Coast? I have seen a few Great Ones, but not as many as normal. And a lot of people have been saying, are they broke or something wrong? They're working just fine, but it's just not as many as been got this time. But let me know how you've been going with your Great One grind. What you're doing? How's it going? Have you any rares? Any diamonds? Just let me know how you're doing. But yep, this lake as well. This is the third lake. I mainly hunt these 3, and then if there's no bears at any of these which I want to shoot from my selected herd management, what I'll do is I'll go to some of the other ones where I know there'll be bears, and every now and again you'll pick up a 6 or a 7 from there, or a mythical or something, and then you're hopefully getting back to where you're going. And now this is what I'm on about. So I've got 5 here. I would shoot this, and I could shoot this with a 300, but if I do that, I've got a legendary basically. It's a guaranteed more or less diamond on my right down there in the bulrushes. So if I shoot him, he may run. So I don't know about that. I know I can come back after the video and shoot him anyway. But I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, so you know exactly what's going off. Now, I've seen other people doing this, and they've got a lot of legendaries stacked as well, so I'm hoping it does work out. And this could be like a new technique that most people sort of apply to grinding. But these bulrushes, like I say, any lakes that's got these, you can hardly see the bears unless they pop their heads up. Now you can walk towards them, or you can just shoot over them like I've been doing, spook the bears, then shoot them once you know what's there. Also in the last week, I've started a TikTok channel, so I've just started with that. I'm going to experiment with that. I've been doing videos on theHunter. Check that out if you've already seen it. It's looking good. Let me know what you think about it. The Angler, I did a dev diary, which came out the other day. Looking forward to more on that. Can't wait to see actual gameplay. It's going to be a busy time. Ultimate hunting, I've been checking that out, talking to Rain Tech. So yeah, there's a lot of things in the pipeline, and Ron's going to be very busy with lots of different games to cover, so it's all doing well. But this used to be really good, but mainly it's just these 3 outposts on the left I use. But I do visit other lakes, but Muled Outpost is mainly the best one. So remember, try and get your animals down there, clear your hunting pressure, then go back, do short routines, and it's all about herd management, and hopefully this all works out. So I've been showing you what I'm up to now with the Black Bear Great One grind. Hopefully it comes soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm ronMctube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.